evening, Simon. You're watching TeleMUNDO News. I'm Walter Klondike, and here are our top stories tonight. The conflict in British Mandatory Palestine continues as Jewish paramilitary forces take control of the city of Haifa. British forces aren't able to maintain stability, occupying just the port of Haifa and guarding it against any attempts at sabotage. British firms within the city moved their offices and employees to Lebanon as a precaution. More than 500 soldiers have been killed since the conflict began on November 29, 1947. It is the deadliest British effort since World War II. The refugee crisis in South Asia continues. People are leaving their lifelong homes for a country that promises better religious accommodation. Massive population exchanges are happening between the two newly formed states in the months since the partition. Commuter rail lines are so crowded, many travel on foot. An estimated 390 million people live in the region, 330 million live in India, and the rest split between East and West Pakistan. People from around the globe continue to mourn the loss of Mahatma Gandhi, assassinated back on January 13th. Gandhi's dream of a single South Asian nation appears all but unreachable as the conflict intensifies. Muhammad al-Jinnah of Pakistan and Jawaharlal Nehru of India have ramped up hostilities in hopes of finding an equitable solution while maintaining sovereignty. The first Olympic Games since the 1936 Berlin Summer Olympics have concluded. 24 nations competed in the 5th Winter Olympic Games. Sweden and Norway have tied for the most gold medals, while the host Switzerland coming in third. These games featured 4 sports and 9 disciplines, including bobsleigh, ice hockey, and ice skating. In other news, 5 European nations signed the Treaty of Brussels, creating a mutual defense pact. Representatives from Belgium, France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom signed the treaty to provide Western Europe with a bulwark against the communist threat and to bring greater collective security. United States President Harry Truman signs the European Recovery Plan. The Marshall Plan, as it's called, includes rebuilding the worn, devastated areas of Europe, removing trade barriers, and modernizing European industry. The U.S. promises to put at least $5 billion towards the project. President Truman pledges to support any and all freedom-loving people against communist threats. The Soviet Union withdraws from the Allied-controlled Council overseeing the partition and administration of Germany. Soviet officials say they might return to the table if the Allies stop violating the Potsdam Agreement. East and West Germany, along with its capital Berlin, have been under split administration for the past 3 years. The relationship between the US and the USSR grows increasingly hostile. Berlin is sure to be an area of contention between the two rival powers. Thanks for watching TeleMUNDO News. I'm Walter Klondike. Get updates anytime by reading the Chronicle at live.cimun.org and follow @IPDSimon on Twitter. Good night, Simon.